Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuosArm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Alustin Alchemy Journal, a new adventure log that was added into the game with one of the most recent patches to Black Desert. This Alustin's Alchemy Journal provides you with a ton of Caphras stones for completing it, but it does require you to do the alchemy life skill, so if you've never done alchemy before, it's a great way to see if you want to do it in the future and get a ton of Caphras stones for it. Quickly, before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've enjoyed the videos on the channel and you still haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. It helps to grow my channel, and you'll stay up to date when new video guides like this do come out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, and let's talk about how to get started with this journal. In order to start the journal, you will have needed to play through the main questline all the way through the new region, Odalita. So, after you've completed the new Odalita questline in Black Desert, when you talk to your Black Spirit, navigate to the Quest Option tab. Under the Suggested tab, you will see the Adventure Log Alustin's Alchemy Journal. Selecting this option will allow you to start this journal. Desummon your Black Spirit, open him back up, and it will complete the quest immediately. Now when you open up your Adventure Log bookshelf, you will be able to start the Alustin's Alchemy Journal, starting at Book 1. So the first challenge of the book series is to obtain a Caphras stone, and the easiest way to do this is going to be to get some Ancient Spirit Dust and mix it with a Black Stone. So Ancient Spirit Dust are obtained from gathering or while you're out grinding or literally doing anything in Black Desert, but the fastest rate of acquisition for Ancient Spirit Dust is chopping trees or sucking saps from trees. So go out and swing an axe at some trees until you get all the Ancient Spirit Dust, or however you want to get these suckers. Then what you do is press the L key on the keyboard, navigate to the Simple Alchemy tab, click on the Black Stone, click on the Ancient Spirit Dust, and click Start. This is going to create a Caphras stone and will complete the first challenge of the book. So right there, completed the first quest. So the second challenge for this book is to go ahead and craft 1,500 clear liquid reagents and give them to Alustin. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You don't have to craft them. If you just straight up go to the central marketplace over here, type in clear liquid reagent, open this up, and if you were to look at the price here, if you needed to buy 1,500 of these, it'll set you back about 10 million silver on the NA version of the game. Completion of this quest gives you 20 Caphras stones, valued at about 60 million silver, so you get 50 million silver profit just for buying 1,500 of these off of the market and giving them to Alustin. So yeah, I would recommend just doing it that way, especially on the NA version where there's tons of them in stock. But if for some reason they are completely out of stock, you're going to need to gather some items in order to craft it yourself. The first item you'll need is purified water. Purified waters can just be straight up bought off of the marketplace, or you can go gather water, then filter it, and waste like 40 days of your life. The next thing you're going to need is salt. So in Heidel, it is available from the owner Constantine right here of the Golden Toad Inn, and this person right here, if you click on the shop option, you will see the ability to buy salt. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy 10 of these to show you the recipe. You're then going to need 10 weeds or 10 grass, wild grass, whichever one you want to use. And then you'll need 10 sunrise herbs. After you've got all of those items, head on over to a general goods vendor. All general goods vendors in their shop option will sell you the alchemy tool. So go ahead and buy an alchemy tool. Navigate to a residence of yours. Enter place mode. Drop the alchemy tool. Place it. Press the R key to use the alchemy tool. And then go ahead in your inventory and select 1 sunrise herb, 1 grass, 1 purified water, and 1 salt. This is the recipe for clear liquid reagent. It's right here. It will also be linked in the description below. When you hit create, your character will go ahead and craft that item. And wow, clear liquid reagent. Do that 1,500 times, or however many times it takes you to get 1,500 clear liquid reagents. It's a lot easier just to buy it off the market. So I'll show you how to turn all of these in at the end of the video here, but just to continue moving through this since we're in the alchemy creation phase here, next up is the resurrection elixir times 1,000 you need to make of this. Or just buy it off the market. So you need 1,000 of the Resurrection Elixir for this quest. The NA version of the game, that's going to set you back about 25 million silver. You get 60 million silver worth of Caphras stones for completing this. So once again, another like 35 million silver profit just buying these off the market and doing it. But if for some reason you're actually hell-bent on doing this journal, this is the recipe for the Resurrection Elixir. So we just went ahead and showed you how to make clear liquid reagents, or you can just buy those off the market. Purified waters is gather water or just buy them off the market. Sunrise herb, just buy it off the market. An HP potion small can be purchased from any general vendor good person here. So for 80 silver from Laura, who's right across the street from me in Heidel, she sells them for 80 silver a pop. So once again, this is that recipe. If you want to go through the process of making it, it's 1 clear liquid reagent, 3 purified waters, 3 sunrise herbs, and 2 HP potion smalls per craft of this resurrection elixir. Craft 1,000 of them, or just buy them off the market, and that'll be it for that chapter. Now, the next chapter of this book is probably going to be a bit more challenging. For this one, you need to get Elixirs of Energy times 1,000, which, yeah, you can just buy these off of the marketplace if I type it in. But they're at 46,000 silver per pop, so we need to get 1,000 of these, and if we do the math, it's going to come out to about 48 million silver, which means it's not as large a profit margin as with these other ones. So you might want to try and craft this one yourself, or if you're lazy, you can just put in the pre-orders. If you do want to craft this one yourself, though, you're going to have to dedicate a significant amount of your life gathering blood from these foxes at the starting area of the game, which I'm sure you're totally excited for and ready to go back to. So the place where you spawn in, the Ancient Stone Chamber, you're going to need 4,000 of these fox bloods here. So bring a fluid collector and get to work and start gathering these fox bloods. The actual recipe to craft this item, which will be linked in the description below, along with all of the other recipes, is a pure powder reagent, 3 purified waters, 4 fox bloods, and 2 mana potions. The mana potions can be purchased from the general goods vendor. Purified waters, you already know how to get that. And pure powder reagent, you can craft it yourself or just buy it off of the marketplace, which I'd recommend just to buy it off the marketplace. This is actually a relatively profitable recipe if you're trying to make some money while doing alchemy, although there are better ways to make money. I put in the value of troll blood, even though this isn't the value of the critter bloods, just to say, hey, I could make more money doing something else, and you still come out with a pretty solid profit, about a 20% profit margin. But yeah, if you want to save some money on this one and get more value out of those Caphras stones, you can actually craft this one. Otherwise, just buy it off the market like we've been doing. And the final quest in this journal is to hand over pure powder reagent times 1500 to Alustin. Have you sensed a theme yet with this video? Because if you haven't yet, then you know you're gonna be disappointed when I tell you that you can just buy these off the market for 10 million and then turn them in for another 60 million in Caphras stones. So just buy it off the marketplace and make your life easier. But if for some reason you're a hipster and want to craft these yourself, you're going to need a sugar, silver azalea, 1 grass, which is the same as a weed, and a purified water. So in Black Desert here, we already showed you where to go to get the purified waters. We already showed you where to get your grass and all that stuff. The sugar is bought from the same NPC here, so if you go to their shop, they also sell sugar for the same exact price as the salt right there. And you buy that, you get yourself an alchemy tool from her, and I guess I can show you how to actually gather water if you really want to deal with all this crap and do it yourself and waste so much of your life when you could just buy it and make instant money. But you know what? You got to be a hipster and do it yourself, so you got to come to the material vendor here, you go to the shop, you buy a bottle. You take the bottle, you go jump in this fountain, and then you go in your inventory and you click the bottle. And then your character is going to gather water, and it takes like forever, and you're going to sit here staring at the wall, and eventually it'll finish. And then you'll gather the water. So now you got the water. Nice. Then you got to go and press the L key on the keyboard, and you click the filtering button, and you click on the water, and you hit start, and then you wait again. And you just keep waiting. And eventually it'll go. Oh, there it goes. So now we got a purified water, and now you got to do that 1,500 some odd times. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy it off the market and make my life easier. And after you're done crafting all of those items, navigate to Velia, which if you don't know where Velia is, you probably haven't played Black Desert for more than 6 minutes, and visit the alchemist Alustin. So Alustin is located on the far left side of Velia over here. Talk to him, click on the chat option, and go ahead and hand over the clear liquid reagents, hand over your elixirs of energy, the resurrection elixir, and finally the pure powder reagent. Then if you go ahead and open up the adventure log journal by clicking on the adventure log bookshelf, Alustin's alchemy journal, book number 1, go ahead and claim all of these different items. You will have completed book 1 of the alchemy journal and open up book 2, which we'll do in another video. So if you check your inventory after completing all of this, you should have 101 Caphras stones. The 1 is the one that you crafted earlier, so these journals gave you 100 Caphras stones, valued at about 3 million a pop on the NA version of the game, so that's 300 million silver worth of Caphras stones. In order to do this, if you just wanted to buy every single thing that you need in order to complete this quest series, you're going to spend roughly 100 million silver, just a bit under 100 million silver. So that means your net profit on doing this book is like 200 million silver, and it takes like 7 seconds to go and do it. Maybe a little bit longer than 7 seconds, but it probably will take you less time than it took you to watch this video, because I'm a crappy YouTuber. So guys, make sure to take advantage of this book. It's awesome if you're trying to progress your gear or make some quick cash here in Black Desert. Anyway, if this video is going to help you to progress in Black Desert, do let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure to leave a like, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. It helps to grow my channel. You'll stay up to date when the next video in the series comes out, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, the next YouTube video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.